Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kathy E. Smith, also known as Resource Rita. So I'm going to share my screen with you today because I want to share 3 key features that you can use, maybe 4, that you can use while using Zoom in order to engage your audience. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And so here is my toolkit, but that's not why we're here. And so I don't think that Zoom is recording my actual controls. So I'm just going to narrate for you. So normally if you're on your laptop or your tablet, you may see a microphone that says mute or unmute, depending on what your settings are. Whether you're joining a live or you're hosting a live, but you'll see a microphone and then you'll see a video camera and it'll say stop video if you have set it to that you automatically show your face when you come on. Some settings are not, but you can do that in the settings. But right next to the video camera is an arrow. And what you want to do, depending on if the toolbar shows at the bottom or at the top. If it shows at the top, the arrow will be down. If the toolbar shows at the bottom, it will be up. So you click the arrow, the arrow next to the video camera, and you'll see a drop down screen. And one of the options is choose virtual background. So you want to choose your virtual background. And I haven't updated my operating system, so I can't actually upload a virtual background to show you, but this is what you will see. These are the 3 basic virtual backgrounds that come with Zoom. And I have also uploaded my banner logo to Zoom. If you want to use an image from your own computer, you would click this plus sign and you would add whatever image that you have on your computer so that it could be your virtual background. And a lot of times when people use their virtual background, their logo or whatever they want to feature is to the left or to the right of them while they're broadcasting, or some people just have a step and repeat with their name or their brand name behind them. So I wanted to share that as one key feature that a lot of people are using, and it's great for brand visibility. So that's that feature. Then there's the mute microphone, then there's the camera for video, then it's manage participants. Now, if you're using your Zoom to record a session or a training session or a live webinar, and you want to use that as a paid product, you may want to mute participants as they come in or out. So what you would do is click on Manage Participants. Since it's just me recording, there's no one here, but typically it will have the person's name and a camera and their microphone. You can mute all, or you can unmute all, or you can mute particular individuals. So that is really helpful, especially if you're going to use the recording as a paid product. So the first is the virtual background. The second is managing your participants. The third thing is creating a poll. So I'm going to share, I've created a poll here. Are you using Zoom for live streaming or training or even a webinar? And you can edit it right here. And you can create your questions, and it allows you 10 answers, and you get to choose whether it's single choice or multiple choice. And you can also launch the poll, And when you do that, when you launch the poll, a timer comes up and your choices, and it'll let you see the voting choices of the people on the poll. And you get to decide when you want to end the poll. And there's two buttons that appear. You can just keep the results to yourself, or if you choose to share, there's a share button. I'm not going to do that because I'm not sure like what kicked me out of sharing my screen when I went live the last maybe 15 minutes ago. So I'm not going to launch the poll because I'm not sure what kicked me off, but I'm just describing to you what is behind the poll. So that is a great way to engage with your audience. And I'm going to click this. And then the last thing that I'm going to show is you can make annotations on your screen. And I think this is really cool, especially if you want to spotlight something. You can create an arrow. I just double clicked it, but it had my name, but typically it shows up as white. And you can move it around. You can use a stamp and add that to your presentation, a heart. You can use that. You can draw. I'm going to use this. Love Zoom. I'm going to stop that now. If I wanted to add text to it, I could do so. Live tutorial. I can do that, but one thing you want to be cautious of when you move your text, make sure you move your cursor exactly where you want the text, because it doesn't move once you do that. So make sure that your cursor is exactly where you want the text. If you want to erase any of these things, you can do so by clicking the eraser. And if you want to save whatever you printed, Zoom will screenshot it for you so you can make it an actual image. So those are the virtual background, the managing participants, and the poll, and using graphics to highlight your presentation. Those are actually 4 key features. I told you I might throw in a little bonus. Those are key features of Zoom that you can use to help engage your audience as you're using Zoom more and more as we are in the house, or more and more companies are using Zoom to connect, or to connect with their employees, or to grow their business while we're stuck in the house or working from home. So I hope that you enjoyed that tutorial. I enjoyed sharing it, and stay tuned for more. I want to encourage you to join my Facebook group, which is Build Business Buzz, and that is the name for now, where I share simple implementation plans, also known as SIPs, and I will put exclusive training in there. And I will also, when I go live and save the recordings, I may just only save them inside the group. So you definitely want to make sure that you join. Again, that's Build Business Buzz. My name is Kathy E. Smith, Kathy with the C, also known as Resource Rita. And I hope you enjoyed this Zoom tutorial on how to engage your audience.